Good morning, students. Today our 12th standard biology topic is living world. See the book. Today our topic is living world. What is the meaning of living? The living thing present in a particular place. What is the main difference between living and non-living thing? Living thing means they have a peculiar some character. That is they have a nutrition. They want to nutrition and reproduction, respiration. These are some peculiar character. Non-living thing that do not have this type of character. Today our topic is the living world. Okay. In this topic, what are the land objective you study? Okay. Learn the importance of living world and its diversity. Okay. What are the living things and present in the living world, and what is the diversity? Diversity means what are the difference between the living things. Okay. That is the diversity. Okay. Then understand the need for classification and create the interest in the systematic and understand the importance of taxonomy for classification of animals. Okay. Then now the key rules of nomenclature and their rules. Okay. Then first see about some introduction. Okay. All the living things form coexist with each other. There are about 8.7 million of species of organisms have been estimated to exceed on Earth. Some of the 8.7 millions of the organisms that will be exceed on the Earth. A study report that 86% of present in the land and 91% of present in the sea are discovered by some scientists, and it will be described and cataloged by some way. Okay. Then human are placed in the top most of the classification. Okay. Human is the most powerful in the living things. So powerful living things. They are depend on the plants and animal for food. Okay. The human present in the high position in the galaxy, but they depend in the food for animal and plants. Okay. Animals are also used for the source of labor, that is in farming. In the farming time, some of the animal used as a pet and for other economics benefit. Okay. Understanding the animal and their unique character, habitat, behavior, and evolutionary relationship, it is very important. Okay. This chapter deal with diversity in the living world, need for classification, type of classification, then taxonomic classification, then nomenclature and tools for studying taxonomy. First, we see about the diversity in the living world. The earth has a numeric habitat within a wide range of living organisms inhabiting them. The earth has a wide range of living organisms inhabiting them. Plants and animals are present in almost in all places. Plants, you see any places, some plants or animal also present. Okay. Then from the polar ice cap to volcanic hot pot, from shallow lagoon to the deepest ocean, from the tropical rainforest and to dry and purchased desert. These are some places. Plus most of all the places the plants and animals are present. Okay, there are very variety of species that have been adapted successfully to that particular environment. Then what is ecosystem? Ecosystem, a community of biotic and abiotic matter. Do you know the biotic and abiotic matter? Biotic means a living thing present in a particular thing. Abiotic means a non-living thing present in a particular place. For example of biotic things means bacteria, animals, plants. These are the biotic. Abiotic means water, soil, minerals, air. These are the abiotic. What are the interrelations between these two? Okay, biotic, abiotic factor. What are the interrelations between two? That is called ecosystem. Ecosystem means both are living, a biotic factor and abiotic factor present in a particular place. What are the interrelations between them? Who is set this ecosystem definition? A.G. Gansley in the year of 1932. Okay? The presence of large number of species in a particular ecosystem, that is called biological diversity. Do you know the biological diversity? The presence of large number of species in a particular ecosystem. Okay? Ecosystem, if you having a pond ecosystem, they have some biotic and abiotic factor are present. Biotic factor means the fish and some of the insect and other things. Abiotic factor means water, then some of the temperature, then pH level. These are the abiotic factor. Okay. Then the term biodiversity was first introduced by Walter Rosen in the year of 1983. Walter Rosen introduced the term biodiversity. Okay, va? Then character features of living organism. Living organism show a variety of unique character different from non-living thing. Living means I already told living things means a particular character having. Okay, va? The key factor of living thing organisms, cellular organisms. Okay, va? They having a cell. Okay, va? So the living things arranged in a cellular manner. Okay, then growth. Some of the growth are having in the living things. Okay, va? Then respiration. Respiration is a very important factor. Then metabolism growth. Okay, va? Metabolism growth. The inside the animals, some of the metabolism growth are having. Then movement. Okay, well, this is the very important metabolism. Movement is the living things move one place to another place. But in the non-living thing, that they do not have a capacity. Okay. Then reproduction. Reproduction also one of the important character. Then excretion. Then adaptation and coming. Adaptation is the very important factor. The living things going to one particular place, they have adapt a particular environment. That is the adaptation. But the non-living thing that now having a capacity. And then commissary. Commissary that is means the maintaining a body temperature. Okay, the numerous scientists and the taxonomists have made tremendous contribution and documentation in the observation and study for the the character of the living organism. Their keen observation and lead to classification of living organisms and study for their interrelationship. Okay, student. Thank you, student. Today, homework is the living things, character features of living organism and living things. Thank you, students.